Well, g'day folks, and welcome to my world, or welcome to the shed at least. This Insta360 X2 camera is an awesome little camera, but not for the 500. Why do I think that? Let's talk about it. Over here. So mid last year, I watched a whole bunch of reviews on the X2, which is now the X3, and after seeing its potential to get some fantastic shots, I decided that's where my next lot of revenue from this channel is going to go. You can mount the thing anywhere, you can point it anywhere, and it just captures everything. Well, not quite everything, because it actually cuts out the selfie stick or the RAM arm or whatever it's mounted on. That makes the whole process of, where do I mount this, just so much easier. Now, if you've ever tried to put an action camera on your bike other than on your helmet, you'll know what I'm talking about. You got to get the right position, the right angle. You got to frame it up on your phone before the shot. With the X2, it just doesn't matter. Check the intro to this video. You can see here how that shot was taken. There's virtually no thought into where it was facing. The Insta360 software cut out the selfie stick that it was on. It also automatically tracked me around that shot. You want front facing? You want rear facing? You want to pan around the shot? You want an overhead shot? It's all possible with the X2. So it arrived, I took a bunch of fantastic videos with it. Then after a few months, the problem started. It was really just one problem, but it was kind of a biggie. And my issue was that the camera would just turn itself off. Could be after a minute, could be after 10 minutes, maybe not at all. But when it shuts off, it corrupts that footage and you can't recover it. Now I tried, believe me, but it's just gone. So that amazing shot that you think you got, and then you look down at the camera and it's turned itself off. Disappointment. To the internet, I watched some more reviews, some longer term reviews now, because people have had this a little bit longer. Turns out that this is not an uncommon problem, especially on motorcycles, and double especially on single cylinder motorcycles. It's the vibration that kills it, and the 500 is a vibration machine. Now this is not the first camera that my 500 has killed. First time I had my iPhone mounted on the bars in a quad lock case, killed the camera. It shook the lenses out of their mounts inside the phone. So back to this, I contacted Insta360, I explained the issue, I sent it back to them, they tested it, they agreed with me the camera is faulty and it's caused by the vibrations. So they sent me a brand new X2, they also suggested I get the vibration damper to help protect the camera. So now, I've got a new X2, I've got a vibration damper, but I don't like it. A couple of reasons. One is that the damper now is just too large to disappear beneath the camera, so it doesn't get cut out of the shot. So that means I now need to think about how I mount the camera, which I just don't want to be doing. Second reason is I don't think the damper can possibly work as it's designed when it's not mounted vertically. So if the camera's on its side, like what would it be doing? So that obviously means now I am restricted even more in how I mount the camera on the bike. It's got to be vertical. The third thing is I think it makes the footage worse. There's just so much movement in this mechanism. I mean, yes, the flow state stabilization is amazing, does a pretty good job, but there's definitely more movement in the camera, and that just can't be better. Now, apparently the vibration damper is to protect the camera, but if it makes the camera unusable for all those reasons I just mentioned, well, then what's the point? In retrospect, most of the reviews that I watched initially, they had a common element. They were on bikes that were either a road bike or they were a multi-cylinder bike. And there is just so much less vibration going on there than on the 500. Now I think if I rode a big multi-cylinder bike, then keeping this camera is an absolute no-brainer. The shots you can get are amazing. The form factor, the battery life, the ease of use, the setup, it's all just great. But on the 500, it's just not the right fit. I think a better fit for the 500 is the Insta360 GO 2. Now obviously it's not a 360 camera, but it is a lot simpler to mount than this X2 due to its size. It is tiny. Now hopefully there's a GO 3 coming soon that will make it even more appealing and more user-friendly, but that'll be a subject for another video if it ever comes out. And until then, and for now, thanks for watching, ride well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.